welcome to the Port Botany Resource Recovery Facility. This program will give you all the information you need to complete your business on site safely and without incident. At Veolia, we're committed to workplace safety in everything we do, from our safety values to site-specific instructions and requirements. We believe that no task is so important that it cannot be done safely. So please, give your full attention to this program, which clearly explains what's expected of you whilst on site. In addition, we have a leaflet explaining the requirements. If you have any further questions, ask our Veolia staff. And remember, always safe, no compromise.
As part of our commitment to a safe working environment, you need to be aware of our fatal risk prevention protocols. These protocols guide Veolia managers in how to implement consistent and sustainable risk control measures to create and maintain a safe operational environment. They cover major risk activities, such as working at heights and road transport. They are reviewed and updated regularly. The protocols may impact on how you conduct your work, but when this occurs, your Veolia contact will explain the requirements. Please wear appropriate clothing. The minimum requirements for access onto the site include a high-vis vest and closed-toe shoes or boots. Long pants are strongly recommended. Gloves must be worn when handling rubbish. We strongly recommend wearing safety glasses when outside your vehicle, inside the waste shed. Always obey site personnel instructions. There are some standard site rules. Mobile phones are not to be used whilst on site, driving or operating machinery. Amenities are available on site at the end of the weighbridge office. Smoking is not permitted except in the designated area. No children or pets are allowed on site. No drugs or alcohol or anyone under their influence is allowed on site. Veolia sites are subject to random drug and alcohol testing, and anyone entering or on site may be required to be tested. On arrival at our botany site, please use the correct gates for entry and exit. Moving around the site is straightforward. Please obey all the directions of signs or directions given by Veolia staff. Obey the speed limit. Give way to other vehicles and always remain aware of any pedestrians. Upon arrival, report immediately to the weighbridge office. Passengers are to remain in the vehicle at all times. Don't ride or stand outside your vehicle. And there's no reversing off the weighbridge. Seatbelts must be worn. If you need to go to the gatehouse or administration office, follow the clearly marked paths and be aware of vehicles at all times. Unless directed otherwise, only Veolia personnel are allowed to walk around the site. Do not wander from your vehicle. Advise the weighbridge operator of the waste type of your load.
How are you, buddy? Yeah, get a roll. I've just got some rubble from the site, mate, construction site. Is only rubble or anything else in it?
This site will not accept certain waste. If you're in doubt, ask the weighbridge operator.
Just rubble, mate. All right, mate, I'll do this 1 minute. I'm coming outside. Thank you.
If your load requires untarping, please do so after weighing in at the designated area, just before the entrance to the shed. Under no circumstances are drivers to climb onto their vehicles to untarp. Wait for the buzzer to sound to leave the weighbridge. Be aware a road sweeper may be in use, and other heavy mobile plant and equipment share site access roads. Never approach another vehicle or plant equipment until the driver has acknowledged your presence. Never assume that they can see you. Proceed to the transfer shed and stop at the entrance even if the boom is up. Always give way to plant equipment. Be patient and wait your turn. Be aware of pedestrians and follow site personnel directions. Never tailgate another vehicle through the boom gate. It's dangerous and pointless. Repeat offenders will be refused entry. Unloading of vehicles is the responsibility of the customer. Only one person is to exit the vehicle in the waste shed. Always stay within 1.5 metres of your vehicle. Do not walk around the transfer shed. Passengers are to stay in the vehicle. Always allow an adequate distance between your vehicle and other vehicles tipping or working in the transfer station. Remember, never approach mobile plant equipment while it's working and never walk under raised buckets or grabs. Proceed to the tipping area inside the transfer shed, unload and get out efficiently and safely without delay. Before exiting the shed, ensure the vehicle tray or bin is lowered with its doors secured, and make sure there is no remaining waste hanging from the vehicle or in the bin. No washing of trucks or bins is permitted on the site unless it has been approved by site management. Leave the waste tipping area as soon as it is safe to do so. Don't stand around. Proceed to the outgoing weighbridge, where a disposal docket will be issued. There is no cash kept on the site. We service EFTPOS and account customers only. Vehicles exceeding their GVM will be issued a warning on the first occasion. If you break down anywhere on the site, notify a Veolia staff member immediately. They will know what to do. Follow their instructions. Stay in the vehicle if it is safe to do so, with your hazard lights on, and await further instructions. All mechanical assistance or repair personnel must have the appropriate certificates of currency and all safety documentation before entering the site. The emergency assembly point is located on the grassed area beside the outgoing weighbridge. In an emergency, please follow all directions from Veolia staff. There is a spill kit located inside the waste shed. In the event of a spill, please notify staff immediately and follow their instructions. First aid kits are located in the weighbridge office and the lunchroom. Report any injury immediately to the weighbridge operator or Veolia staff. Hot loads happen, so if you become aware that your load has already or is likely to catch fire, notify the Veolia site personnel as soon as possible. We have the equipment to deal with these incidents, but need you to follow the Veolia site personnel's directions. We treat safety seriously, so if in doubt, ask. Any breach of these rules will incur a warning. Continual breaches will result in refusal of entry. Thank you for watching. We always want to hear from you if you think we could do something better. Have a safe visit, and we look forward to seeing you again.